Guys, as you walk in, please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. And please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern Time. Like always, thank you for tuning in to Chaos Culture Radio. Hakeem Jordan, what's cracking like? What's going on? What is going on?
Taking it one day at a time, brother.
Hey man, I am feeling great. Great, great, great. I know this man feeling great too, man. Hey man, as a Lions fan, yo, this feels so real, yo. We made it to the Final Four. We played San Francisco, and let me tell y'all, man, it's a lot of Lions fans out here in LA. I'm very surprised how many Lions fans are here in LA. But other than that, man, I'm feeling good. It's gonna be a great week. Other than that, let's go. Let's get it.
Yeah, we got a little bit of rivalry going on between Detroit and the 49ers, man. I remember in the 1980s, they used to have a biggest rivalry with Detroit and the 49ers. So that's going to be a very good, interesting Sunday night game. Crap, I'm mad because I had to go to work, so I won't be able to see the game. But I know it's going to be a good historical game like the situation what happened with 49ers and Green Bay. Oh, man, that one was a really nerve-wracking situation. I wasn't nervous at all. Even my friends said, man, your guys almost lost. Were you nervous? I said, no, because I know how my sister run over there in the 49ers. They love to be behind and try to fight back, which they did. And this Kyle Shanahan first comeback out of all the 30 games he played. Because normally when they down like that by seven, normally they lose the game, which I'm aware of that. For him to come back and bounce back and to destroy Green Bay, a lot of people, Chicago and Dallas, was kind of happy that Green Bay got eliminated. Cheesehead. So they right back where they back to doing the most, making cheese. So, but the Detroit, it's all gonna be very good. Shout out to Lamar. Shout out to the Kansas City. Them boys doing their thing, man. Them boys are
They
doing their
are.
thing. So this another exciting game this Sunday. So the final round, big guys, is coming. Super Bowl is around the corner. But that being said, go ahead, Jordan, do your thing.
What's good, Ken Dog? I see you in the chat. And shout out to the generous from Twitch. What's going on, man?
It
Glad to
was
see
good.
you. Yeah, new subscriber. We see you. Hey, Natasha Vincent. Good to
Natasha
see you.
Vincent,
We see you. We see you. Good to see you in
Queen
the
of
chat.
Montreal,
Yes, she's the Queen of Canada. You can say that.
Queen of Canada.
So we go up there. You go to the Queen of Canada. All right, people, what's going on, people? Glad y'all. Hope you guys are having a fabulous Monday. Hope you guys' week starts on well and push on through. So as you guys know, we got a couple of talks for you, as we always do. So you guys can enjoy yourself, entertain, put on the chat, wherever you please. But we're gonna have a good evening today. So one of today's topic is this is very interesting to me because I saw this on social media, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is crazy, yo. So there's a trend, not a trend, but there's something that's trending of how they say there was a guy who said he was 26, and we're gonna show the video for you guys. And man, he looked. A lot of people think he looked like he's 50, and the thing is, he has a beard, like a full shape beard that I have, like I have on. But the thing is like he looks older than me when I looked at him and everything. So it seems like a lot of Generation Z's, as in age, I think the age is between 26 and under. I think it's 27 and over. It's millennials. They say that Generation Zs are looking older than the other generations, not just millennials, but the Generation X, the baby boomers, people they look like people that in their 40s, 50s, and 60s. Especially us as black people. Like I said, black don't crack and everything. But they saying that generational Zs are looking old, as in their 40s and 50s. Like as you see me, Ronnie, and Hakeem, some of these Generation Zs look older than us. So, which is crazy. So, like I said, we're gonna definitely gonna talk about why. We definitely gonna talk about why is Generation Z look older than us. Maybe it could be stress, um, some type of gene or anything. What's going on. So we definitely gonna talk about it and everything. So we have the clip for you guys that we're gonna play, and after that we're gonna chop it up. Go ahead, Hakeem.
Gen Z is like aging really rapidly. It is mainly because of the stress. Come here. We live in a time nowadays where millennials look way younger for their age, while Gen Z looks way older for their age. If you don't believe me, I'm Gen Z. Get closer. I am Gen Z and nobody ever believes me. When my mom and I walk out in public, people think that my mom is my younger sister. Right? When I tell people, oh, I'm going to go hang out with my family, they think I'm talking about my children. I don't have kids. Right? I'm talking about my parents. I'm still the child. Does that make sense? I'll put it to you like this. Zendaya is older than me. Tom Holland is older than me. That's, you know what I'm saying right now? There was one time I wanted an autograph from Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, right? I was standing for hours for this autograph, and when he walked up to me, I said, can you please sign this poster? It's for Jordan, right? He then took it.
Apparently, Gen Z is like,
and put, Dear Jordan, your dad is a great guy. He stood out here for hours and then gave it back to me. And before I can correct him, he looked at me and said, times were way more difficult back when we were kids, am I right? And he tapped my shoulder and left. Dwayne is 52. I am 26. What I'm saying is, so Gen Z definitely looks older. I'm not going to lie to you. And put...
And there goes the Ray Rock Johnson said, dude, he said, dude, I am belly laughing right now. And I gave you the old rock tap on the shoulder. So I guess the right definitely remembers that guy from the viral video from TikTok. I do have an article from the New York Post saying Generation Z is aging worse than millennials in an alarming way. It says one of the reasons is stress. It says young generation are using injections, fillers, and vapes as among the making Generation Z looks older. It says it may seem like Generation Zs are taking good care of themselves. Particularly it's not for sure. In fact, they're starting injectables too young. Injectables too young can affect the natural development of facial features. It says that let's see, let me wrote down. Yeah, it said one reason it causes a lot of stress. It said Generation Z has grown up with screens, social media, meaning insights, educations on cosmetic procedures, trends, and suitable skin care that are available at the tap of their finger. Although this may not always be beneficial, this does mean that they have grown up with more of awareness and knowledge of offerings as many. So, yeah, so basically it's just saying like more Generation Z's are smoking more by using vapes more and using a lot of injectors, fillers, and going to the more cosmetic surgery and everything. So yeah, man, that was the article from the New York Post. And yeah, man, this is to me, this is surprising. You know, I never thought a younger generation will look older than, you know, our generation and up and everything. So this is something, man. This is something. And that man that was talking right now, he was painfully talking about, you know, how he looks older and how Dwayne Rock Johnson tapped on his shoulder. So yeah, man. So I'm gonna pass it to you guys. I'm starting with you, Ronnie. That's deep. Like I said, what's your take on the younger generation looks older than the older generation?
Yeah, I agree with that article saying that part of the reason why Gen Z is pretty much looking older because the simple fact is stress. A lot of these kids are taught, especially now in a very young age, you need to go out there, go chase the bag, work like 80 to 100 hours a week. So you got to make yourself a quote unquote high value man. So that's one thing because a lot of these people keep forgetting a lot of these young.
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good. Go ahead.
Yeah, I froze.
All right. Ronnie stepped out. He'll pop back in. You want to go, Hakeem, or should I go? What do you want to do? Chat.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. I don't know
It's good.
what was going on. Sorry about that. So yeah, I don't know. I kind of lost my train of thought, but no, I still kind of remember a little bit what I was saying. So part of that is that they're taught from a very young age. You got to go out there, go chase the bag, do what you got to do. You got to be highly, quote unquote, successful. So a lot of these kids are listening to a lot of these YouTube content creators. So they thinking, okay, I got to go check the bag. However, the thing is, some of these kids are staying up late night. I remember growing up, my mom and dad always told me don't stay up late night because it's gonna make you turn older. At first, I was like, nah, I don't know what you're talking about. But then when I started seeing articles and seeing videos of kids are staying up past their bedtime, not getting enough rest, it's gonna make you look older. And remember our generation, Jordan, our generation, you, Hakeem, and us, our generation, we taught differently than what they're being taught. They taught is them going out there and being like grown adults at a very young age. So when they go out there, now they doing stuff what we supposed to be doing, and putting themselves to a highly different level, stress level, and I think that's what's causing it. And it's crazy because seeing that video, I didn't even see a video like that. This is my actually first time seeing a video about that. It's it kind of matched with the statistics and what they're saying about these young kids being highly stressful. Go ahead, King.
I think Hakeem stepped out, but I'll go. Hakeem come back. I think one of the reasons why Generation Z looks looks old right now. Look at these prices, yo. Prices is crazy out here, yo. I remember back when I was 19, 18, 20. I was my first job working at Myers back in the Michigan area, making $7.40. $7.40. That was the minimum wage and everything. Back then, gas was cheaper. Food was cheap. Rent was cheap. When I started moving to Miami a little bit at the golden era, I would say. When I started working at Whole Foods, that was $10 an hour. I had a good apartment. I was paying the rent like $700 on rent and everything. Had a car at the time. I mean, everything was super cheap, man. Like I said, and the thing is, at the time, making 20,000 a year or 30,000 a year. That was cool. You could get by that. Now here, 2023, 2024, oh, I'm gonna add this too. And back then too, like I said, you can make 20,000 a year or 30,000 a year and live by yourself. A studio, even a one bedroom. Now, here in 2023, 2020, not going to 2024, you can't do that no more. Now you need two people to just sustain a one bedroom apartment. Rent is out of control. Rent, if you try to get a nice apartment here in LA or something like that, 20, like I said, 20, that's 2,500 at the minimum. A good luxury, that's 2,500 at the minimum. Miami might be that, a little bit more. New York City, shoot, that's about 3,000. No, might probably more than that. $4,000, 4,000 a month, just about a decent apartment in New York and everything. Yeah, man, everything is super duper high. I know a lot of these Generation Z's, they really stay in with their parents and everything, or they try to do roommate because, if you don't make at least 700, I mean 70 or $80,000 a year, just to have like an apartment or maybe a studio apartment or have a decent car, you're not gonna make it like that. So, like I said, I do feel really bad about the Generation Z's, and also I want to say the pandemic as well. The pandemic, that was a big thing happening around the world, especially Generation Z, because they had to stay home. They had to go. They had to do schools, do Zoom and everything. So they really kind of cut, kind of joy about their lives too and everything. And you can say the elections and everything, who's our president and everything, how the countries is it's just a lot right now for the Generation Z to overcome. And I know us as generation, like I said, we was okay, we was paying good, the country was doing okay and everything, we had the war in Iraq, war in Afghanistan, we was still good and everything. But it's just a whole lot going through with our Generation Z. They're going through a whole lot. This is something that we had never seen before, and and with Generation Z's and everything, we some of these people that say, hey, back then we could do it and everything, you should do it too. But the thing is, everything was so cheap back then. Generation Z, they have to really, really push their weight and work as hard as they can just in order to sustain to get a car or a studio apartment, or it's just hard right now, man. It's really, really hard. And yeah, man, it's just sad to see our children be going through like this and everything, because um, this is like the most expensive place in our time that we're going through right now. And the Generation Z's, like I said, the types of business that said 27 and under, 12 to 27. I'm just interested in how they gonna do this. How they gonna do this, because everything's, like I said, everything's going up year by year by year, and it's not looking go. It's not looking good. It's not looking great that it's gonna go down. So yeah, man, Generation Z's, they're in a terrible time right now where they at.
Yeah, because now they living in a social media age. That's the problem, the age of technology. So everything they do, anything they want to become is all consumed and it's pretty much on the internet. Right now, people think, okay, now a lot of these Gen Zs think, okay, now I can do OnlyFans, make money. Now I gotta do go on TikTok, make money, YouTube or Twitter, whatever you name it, any form of social media outlet, any way for me to find to make money. So they're going around copying and mimicking a lot of these podcasters, a lot of these people that already have like big name platform, but they understand how it
Mm-hmm.
takes work and the type of stress level you go through just to maintain those type of audience. So that's the thing. And you made up a good point on the pandemic plays a huge part because the pandemic taught a lot of these young cats to stay at home, um, not to really go outside, and people keep forgetting by you not going outside actually do damage to your health because your body needs some form of sunlight instead of always being inside the house. So that's why another that played another great part in that aspect as well. Joe, no heard of what's going on, asking what's popping like it, what's cracking like it. I came, I don't know you back yet.
Yeah, I'm back
So
here. Sorry for that. I had an emergency call.
go ahead.
Yeah, shout out Ashton. Shout outs Ashton. Shout out Jonah Hurdum. So we still on the Gen Z and the aging thing, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um a lot of people not gonna when I say this, I want to say this and I want people to listen to this. Culture shift between time periods. The culture of from the 90s to the early 2000s is different from the middle and the late 2000s. We had the same stressors as these guys here. I think even worse. This generation has more access to technology and more money. We had to figure things out. I do think that I do think that I do think that Gen Z are victims to their own vices compared to us. Like we still go outside. And that's why I think that we've learned to live with a little bit, but this generation have more and they still stressed out because they forget the pivotal point. It's not about money. It's not about cars. It's not about effing bad bees. It's not about six figures. It's about people. And since, you know what I mean, me being 40, I love the fact that I could still talk to my friends and we still do things that's fun. I still be able to go to birthday parties. A lot of these guys don't even do that. Some of these guys don't even have friends. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like we're the generations we still have friends, so we don't have them kind of stress as these guys. That a lot of these guys are still in the house. You feel me? I could tell you personally, Roni has dragged me out the house more than a little bit from being a hermit crab because he still is a millennial. You feel me? Them boys still go outside. These guys ain't going outside. These guys don't even date the way we used to date. We still go on dates. These guys going to the crib. So, you know what I mean? I think that Gen Z is a different culture from millennials. Millennials, we still got remnants of the old days, the 80s, the 70s, and the 60s. Our logic is still there. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. No, that's true. You make up a great factor, especially when it comes to the aspect of the dating game.
Yeah,
A lot of these Gen Zs not even going on dates.
Mm-mm.
They don't
Mm-mm.
know. They don't even know how to connect to the other counterparts because the simple fact is they've been taught the wrong information because they always consuming information from the internet and they think that's how life goes and it's like no, life doesn't go like that. And I'm that right now. China, uh, I was watching on a news one time. They say China right now they're having a huge issue where a lot of these young generation, a lot of generation over there don't even want to go to work.
Yep. And they're not having kids. They call it a
Yeah,
you know this is the first time in history all around the world in the United States where you probably don't think it. We could look at social media, but we're not having kids like that anymore.
yeah. The having kids on the decline. Yeah,
It's having kids on the decline. This is a Gen Z thing. I also wanted to point out too. Don't you always notice people from our generation are getting married now more than Gen Z? You don't notice that?
Yeah.
Old high school buddies. I just
yeah.
found out a couple of my high school friends are getting married. They're in their 40s. I would expect a 25 Gen Z year old would be nurturing that. But we still, even though we didn't get married, we still had that basis of it. And to get into that, that's why I say not only that, Gen Z can't even buy a house now. We bought houses coming from our era. Gen Z don't. Gen Z is not going to work 30 years like we did coming from where we at. Me, you, and Ron, we've been at the same employment for the longest. Gen Z don't do that. They skip jobs every 2 years. So there's so many different things where it's stressors that come about.
And I want to say this too. Another reason I would say is one on one or group communication, like going outdoors and everything. You see a lot of people, well, especially in the YouTube streets. We communicate now. We communicate more on here, as in podcasting, or on Zoom calls and everything. Or and also the thing we worry about is that we text. We in the age of texting now. So a lot of Generation Z don't like to talk on the phone no more. They all about texting, emojis, all that type of things. And it kind of and the thing is, it cuts off the communication of basically talk on the phone, having telling stories and everything. Instead, you telling stories on texting about a paragraph of the story. You texting and putting emojis and everything, which that would hurt a Generation Z's in the long term because if you try to look for a relationship and like that, they don't know how to verbally communicate to one another, for a man or a woman or a woman to a man. They don't know how to communicate. The best way to know how to communicate is through the texting. They don't communicate on the phone. They only communicate here. And then once they start communicating with each other, it feels weird. And then next thing you know, it goes left and everything, and they don't know how to fix it. So that texting, man, I think that really hurts the Generation Z's because millennials, we could text and do both. We can do both. We can juggle all that type of stuff. But the Generation Z's, and the thing is about texting, like I say, you could text something, and sometimes if you text something, feel like sometimes they retext it and feel like they like if they text something like mean, like they say something mean to him to a person in a text. But the thing is, it might not be that way, and the thing is, and they might take it the wrong way, and then they might text back, "Hey, I don't like how you said that to me." Da, 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 da. Instead of if you communicate on the phone and just hearing the feelings of a person, it won't go like that. So that texting, man, it definitely changed the game of communication, and it really hurts. It really hurts our Generation Z's, and it's gonna hurt them for the long run.
Go ahead,
No,
because
I'm
I
gonna
got
say
a
Jordan
comment.
heard him. I'm gonna say Jordan heard him. He do make an excellent comment when he was talking about human interaction means a lot in your growth as an adult. And that's a fact. As an adult, it do. I would say that human interaction between it does good to you, but that part of ourselves, especially for those younger generation, they're not having enough of human interaction. Some of them even if you talk to a person that's younger than you kind of see that they don't look you directly in the eye. They seem kind of awkward. It seems like they're not even kind of there. So you like, are you okay? It's like they like detach themselves from what actually was happening before their very own eyes. And not only that, a lot of these kids they'll go on social media and start trolling. And then when you meet up with them in real life, they like show shy. They don't even know what to say. And you be like, "Ain't you the same guy?" that was like trolling other like these content creators or these people on other different platforms. So that I say it's a lot of attachment going on between these younger generations. Go ahead, Kim.
I wanted to I love the fact that he bring up shout outs to Seville and Muhammad. Joe don't hurt him and Jordan points came to this through. I hate the whole texting thing. Let's get that straight. I'm an older man. Um, I grew up. I had a beeper. I had a two-way pager. I grew up jungling them quarters down the cell phone. So now, when I meet people who want to text, I automatically cut you off because I'm used to the human interaction. I'm the one who say pull up on me because Ronnie just said it. What you put in the text can get misconstrued. But the new generation is this. They've taken the human interaction out. This is why these people can't get jobs. This is why these people can't get jobs. This is why these people are socially awkward. You stay in the room all day. You don't come in. We millennials ain't no like that. We was on the block all day. That's why
Um,
it's
I was
easy.
say I don't know. You see that comment from production X Dark. He said we forgot technology before our preteen age. Yeah, there was technology. Cause he was talking about how some of the stuff we are saying is not true because the simple fact with this during our time they still had technology than what they have today.
No, you're right. You're right. And I want you to and you we got technology before our preteen age. That's a fact. We didn't have technology. If we needed some information, we had to put that on down on paper. But I do think that these kids are moving faster, and the kids behind these are moving even faster. You know what I mean? But to be honest with you, this generation even got the older people acting like the young people. There's some people you can't even get in contact with. Some people are used to just being by themselves now, removing human contact. Or if they don't rock with you like that, they don't see no reason in building a long lasting companionship or friendship anymore. This is why everything is fragmented. You know what I mean? And we need to get out of that situation. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's true. Production on X Dog. He said we got hit with technology before our preteen, so a lot of us stuck to computers and video games and don't develop face to face communication skills. No, but I'm not gonna lie. Back in the day when we was growing up, when we had like our Sega Genesis, Nintendo 64, PlayStation before the PlayStation what it is today, we still had those interactions because our homeboys used to come over our crib. We go ahead and go play some Madden or we played WWE, WWF back then, or we even played Tekken. Like we still had that interaction, like we go on, we talking. But now instead of people actually having their homeboys coming over, we don't need to do that anymore. Now I can go in, turn on my Xbox, and then I just go live on Xbox, and I can talk to my homeboy who live down the street. So, and that's why I say that's part of that part of interaction we are missing. I remember them days growing up, and I still like those days. I remember having my homeboys come to my crib every day. We used to play this SmackDown and getting it in. What's going on? Why high? Go ahead. On high.
You 100%. Now, I do like the aspect of technology where you are able to talk to people and stuff like that and be able to connect with them. You know what I'm trying to say? But I do think technology has put us apart as well. Because since we're so easily accessible, I'll call them tomorrow.
But no,
I,
but I thought they say techno. But let me ask y'all a question because I thought they say technology is supposed to make life easier, not make life harder.
It's make it easier for our generation and beyond, but not for Generation Z's because they don't know how to handle it.
they don't- but also too, since it's so easy, we can put off people when we don't. We can put people off when we say, I'll face call him a week from now. I'll shoot him a text instead of picking up, hey, you good over there? You know what I mean? Joe don't heard us say, Brother Hakeem, we have a lot of associates, but our real friends are less than a handful for a reason. That's 100% fact.
Because prime example, let's say, remember back in the day, we used to have to get up and go approach a girl. Now with social media, I don't have to do that. There's so many different type of dating apps. You have Facebook dating app. You have blackchristianmeet.com. You have all these different type of dating apps. It should be easier for you to find somebody to settle down with. The option is bigger. It should be easy, right?
Yep.
That would say technology is not a bad thing because a lot of people agree with that. They're like, yeah, man, it's easy because now I don't have to wait for Natasha to DM me. I go DM me another chick until she realize what she's missing.
Facts.
That's true. Yeah, I
Facts.
remember. I was an early teen. I mean, we had teen chat. Back in the AOL dial-up era, was you had high-speed internet. I remember those days, and I used to go in and be in there, be in the chat room, talking to a lot of girls and everything, call them up, whatever. It was easy accessible. It was super easy. But now here it's just like with the young generation, they it's accessible to them, but they just the communication is off. It's just way off. So that's a little bit of the difference.
Mm.
See the
He says double
hashtag
up.
sorry, Ronnie. It's the hashtag sorry, Ronnie. Because you take forever to respond. And
Yeah.
I think that's what it is too. Everything now, everybody wants the young generation want things fast.
Yeah.
Our generation, we understand the aspect of patience. That we're like, okay, things take time. But this generation, they're like, no, I want it fast. I want to go viral right now, and they'll do whatever it takes to get this viral moment. I want a relationship fast. Like I said, if Natasha don't respond to me quick enough, I'm going to someone else's DM. It's either gonna respond to me fast enough.
Basically, look what Double Up said. Double Up said girls won't even talk to you unless they get your social media first.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
What's going on,
Shout
Night
out.
man? Hope all is
Night
well.
is
Now it's in the building.
the king.
Yeah, so girl, but that's crazy. Girls won't even talk to you unless you have a social media account first.
Yeah.
I want to know why is that? Probably ask the girl that when
Status.
Control. She can
Yep.
block you. You don't have a number. I'm asking. You know what I mean? Social media does play a good part, but you could still get fined. People could still lurk and find where you at. All they got to do is just look behind the FaceTime or look at your pictures to find where you live at. You know what I mean? So you made it easier. I think when you call somebody, you know what I'm saying? How you doing, Queen Sherry Bryant?
How you doing, Sir Brian? Welcome back home.
She's in the building.
I love you.
You had Sherry, you had Hakeem being nervous and sweaty and just.
Listen. Listen. I'm gonna lose my mind if I lose all my wives. I can't lose ya. I need ya. I can't live without the women. You know what I mean?
Back.
I was about to go get 2 AKs and you know what I mean, and smoke me a dirty to get loose out here. You know what I'm saying?
And yeah, that's another thing too. A lot of these men don't even want to be around women anymore, bro.
No.
Yeah.
Like I be seeing it on these panels. I'll be like, all you want to do is be in a. I'll be like, yo, all you want to do is be in a group of men all day. I said, where the females at, man?
Right. That's crazy, man. And they go to these dating guru podcasts and try to get the information. So, how can you get these chicks and everything, all that type of stuff. And that's where the money at.
We've yet to see the dating gurus with women.
True.
That's true.
That's true.
You actually none of them never
Or
record
married.
themselves.
Or married. The only one who's married is Rollo Tomasi.
Yep.
And Donovan Sharp.
But a lot of them say they're frauds.
Oh, the Donovan, that's just fake.
Yeah, 90% is fraud. 90% is frauds. These guys talk so tough, but you barely see them with any women. Myron, the other guy.
Well, no fresh. Well, no fresh be with. He do. He be in Miami. He be in a group. He be in the VIP. He be with a group. He be with them.
But I'm asking,
Maori, I can't speak of.
You see what I'm saying? I'm asking, is he paying for it though?
At least it's a group of women. It's not a group of men. Whether he paying for it or not, it's still a group of.
He said, at least it's a group. We don't care paid or not. It's all good.
It's still a group, Hakeem. I don't know, man. People be getting upset about this tricking. I don't really care about that tricking.
Hey,
If you
man,
ain't tricking, if you got it.
right,
Basically,
exactly.
cut
It's
cut a
nothing wrong
check.
with it.
Cut a check. It ain't disrespectful for you to cut a check or for a woman to ask for some money.
Right. You
You know
cut
what
a
I mean?
check. It's easy. You know what
It
you
ain't
want.
disrespectful.
It's like a business. This is
But
like a business deal for the day. I need this. It's all I need after that. Cut it loose.
definitely, but I also gonna say is too, a woman shouldn't feel disrespect. If you gonna ask for money, he should be able to ask for that sack as well.
Mhm.
You know
No,
what
but
I mean?
yeah, Sherry Brown, we all family. But last week you put out that belt, you whipped Hakeem in the back of his.
You got them. She got them
You
lashes.
felt like Hakeem was Sky. You whooped in the back of his head. Hakeem, he was
Get them
startled. He didn't know
lashes.
what to do.
I would listen. I turn real simp so easy.
I remember my dad. I remember one time my dad was. I was like my team. My dad put out that belt, and he saw me grabbed it. He was like, "Oh no, you growing up now. Forget it."
I'm asking some. I'm asking. Sometimes I like to get dominated by a woman.
See, Hakeem, you be saying some wild things.
I know.
You get mad later.
I
You say
know.
whatever. When you get a sugar
I
mom, like,
know.
oh,
Hey,
Hakeem, I thought you
listen.
said you would have get dominated,
Hey,
and then
I
you
know.
like,
I know they're gonna weaponize this against me later on.
Yeah,
I know they're
they
gonna
got this.
weapon.
Hakeem. They gonna find. They gonna look in the
They're
deal and
gonna
say,
clip. They're gonna clip it, and
"Are dominated." What?
I'm gonna be a bozo. I'm gonna have the bozo nose.
no, but
And they
that's
gonna
but
and they gonna talk about is Hakeem a Generation Z?
Sometimes I feel. Sometimes I feel like it.
no, but that was a generation. But Generation Z is crazy how they are looking older
Yeah, yeah.
than usual. But sometimes I be thinking I be thinking it's all about respect. Always, I'm
Oh,
loyal
yeah.
to y'all.
I'm
That's
loyal to
why I say
you.
see, loyal to you, baby. That was it.
I'm
That
loyal to.
freaking. That was
Loyalty
it.
is
Women,
important.
females are the most loyal than
No, they
men.
are. They are. They won't. Even when you do them. Even when you do them dirty, they still slide for you.
I don't do them dirty. Don't do them
No,
dirty.
I'm just making a point. Like, let's say you're in a bad relationship. No matter how fucked up a nigga is to a woman, even after the relationship is gone, she still is compelled to want to do something for them. You know what I mean? That's just the nurturing and the love of a woman. That's why, you know what I mean. If it's a room full of niggas and no female, I feel I'm scared because I know it can go any which way. If I
Yep.
see a female in there, I'll say that okay, maybe we might have a chance here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, look,
Right.
Jordan Hunt is sticking face. They looking stressed as hell, while the 40 plus looking like we still in our 20s. True.
You better tell
Yeah.
them. You better
No,
tell
because
them.
Jordan hurt him. I was telling him because our generation, the generation we're in, we know when it's time for us to take rest. Like we
Yeah.
know when to take. The younger generation don't know when it's time to take rest because they're taught you need to go out there, get the bag, get the bag, get the bag, get the bag, get the bag. Yo, get the bag.
Shout outs to John Noel.
He in
This
the
is
building.
this is a guy I used to this is a guy I used to run with on the streets back in the days. What's good? What's good, John?
Yeah, but I saw that yo, I'm gonna say yo back.
Yo. Hey, listen, John, folk clown.
No, cause you see you hear guys say yo, I mean yo, what like what's good?
Yo,
Yo. No, but that's true. That would say this generation we gotta probably I need to go in.
listen, whenever you ready on Wednesdays. On Wednesdays we got open panels. You can come in and get it in.
Oh, you wanna get it in with you?
Hey, you know,
Okay.
Yeah, okay. There you go. Look.
Yeah, we'll make it. We'll make it work it out.
we'll make it
So
work.
I want to know. I want to know what he got to say.
Yeah, but no, but that's good. But going on, any final thoughts from this topic before we
Yeah.
head on to the next?
Personally, for me, man, I just feel like this Generation Z's. Like I said, I know they need help. Just like I said, talk to people, a generation older than y'all, millennials and everything. really, and it just look, and to me, I would definitely put the phone down, make sure I go outside more, and just eat well, learn about stress control because it's very, very important because this right here is dangerous. I know when my child gets born, like I said, this gonna be a phone policy for her because I don't want her to start being on the phones and texting and everything. I'm gonna start give her reading some books, then get on the phone. That's my final thoughts on it.
I kind of agree with Jordan. I think the aspect of, I think we need to start, we training our kids on how to have proper communication and not just be focused on just consuming everything on social media. Because everything on social media, even though it has some great information, it can also be very damaging as well. You have now younger kids right now wanting to commit suicide because of what they've been heard or been picked on social media because there's also something called online bullying too, which right now the FBI is trying to control that too. So that's why people got to be very careful when you go and think you're gonna go around bullying somebody because the FBI is really tracking stuff like that down. So we have to find a way to help our young generation before we actually lose them. Go ahead, I can.
So I'm gonna tell you something that Roni told me and everybody else. You got to enjoy your life. You know what I mean? You got to learn when to pause, take a step back, and enjoy your life. Travel, buy the sneakers you want. Go holler at the girl you've been in love with. You gotta eat, drink, and make love to life. That's why the millennials, they're chasing fantasies, but they're not living. You know what I mean? You want clout instead of just enjoying the scenery. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm gonna teach. That's the thing I'm gonna tell you, young bloods. Everybody's dying every day. Let's not live with regrets, but let's live the right way. And the right way is to eat, drink, make love to life, and chase your dreams.
Facts. That's real talk. And now you like always before we head to the next topic, guys, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't not done so already. Go ahead, Jordan.
All right. On to the next topic. So this topic is this is about relationships and of YouTube dating, well, online dating and shows. So as you see, we see a lot of these YouTube dating shows coming on YouTube, from the Kendra G show, the Pineapple Show. There's another new one called Pop Balloon. And I forgot there's another one too with I forgot what it's called where they have like celebrities like Bow Wow, Charleston White, and then they'll come in and they'll have like 20 to 25, 30 women, and then they'll go in and they'll talk, and then they'll start dropping one by one till they pick the right one or multiple and everything. So my question is these YouTube dating shows, are they helping relationships or are they hurting relationships? And that's what we're gonna start talking about. So we got a few clips about certain dating shows we're gonna show, and after that we're gonna chop it up. Go ahead, Hakeem.
You want me to start with the Kendra G one first or the other one?
Kendra G is fine. You can start with that one.
All right.
Get out. Get out. Who's that? I'm trying to find you a stepdaddy.
Who is that, your child?
That's my baby.
How old is your son?
No, that's my little girl. She's 8. Okay. I have 8 children. Well, 7.
How old are you?
I'm 26.
You really have 7 children?
I might just need a sugar daddy.
How old are your kids?
I have an 11-year-old, 2 3-year-olds, a 7-year-old, an 8-year-old, a 1-year-old, and that's only 6. I'm missing somebody. Oh, and a 5-year-old, Logan. Somebody said she.
I don't got time. I didn't believe it. If it is true, I didn't look at the Facebook page to prove all of that because I don't feel like being trolled tonight.
I don't be trolling for real. I'm over here on the internet trying to look for the kids of stepdaddy, and they took me out loud because I got 7 kids and 1 on the way.
So it is real. You're back. Let me say this. I will apologize to you formally for hanging up on you. I hung up on you because I thought you were trolling.
Dr. Elam, I'm 38 years old, and I popped my balloon after listening to you.
Okay, damn. Okay.
I think humility and integrity is something that takes a lot of work to acquire, and it doesn't seem like you've done that work yet.
No? Okay.
Have you had therapy before?
No, you want to be my therapist?
If you need one.
I do.
Okay.
Okay.
I charge by the hour.
Sure.
I mean, it's, it's funny, but it's not a joke.
Okay, sure. So you think I need therapy?
I know you need therapy.
Okay.
I think we all need therapy, but it
Shit.
takes a certain level of humility to admit it. And if you can't admit it, then, well, you definitely need therapy.
Okay.
So there we go. We're in a new era of having dating shows online and everything. And right now, a lot of people doing it, just for the entertainment of it, and also I think it's a little bit of a money grab. And as we can see, it's a lot of dating shows we be watching. It be serving entertainment, and some of the stuff we be laughing. What the men be saying, also what the women be saying. And to me, I just we don't see a lot like a particular dating show that's as of a show that we see a lot of like maybe a couple staying for a long term, even if marriage and everything. So yeah, man. So let's talk about it. So I'm gonna start with you, Ronnie. What's your take on these YouTube dating shows? Are they hurting relationships or are they healthy?
It's doing neither because the YouTube dating show is it's supposed to be the aspect of just for pretty much entertainment only. It's the same thing like you used to have them dating shows on television. Did it hurt
Mm-hmm.
relationship or did it help relationship? Nah, it was just entertainment. People used to just watch it and laugh and say, "Oh, is this even actually real?" Because it's in fact of what actually be going on. Kendra G, she says it all the time. Kendra always say, they show, hey, you guys just take it as entertainment. I she like, I don't even take this seriously because simple fact is, if it was a real actual dating and people actually trying to meet somebody, they won't carry themselves that way. People literally try their hardest to get on Kendra G just to act a fool so they get to have a viral moment. Hell, I know one guy that actually did it. You get what I'm saying? So the old people they do that just for fun. They're not really trying to meet anybody. Now, I kind of agree with this only on this point when it comes to is they actually take it they seriously, and I think no, this generation is worse. This day, Hakeem talk. You guys talk about it all the time. The dating scene now is the most worst it's ever been. People even say the people that's married even say I feel bad for you guys trying to find somebody in this type of climate because the simple fact is everybody's not taking everything seriously. Everybody joking around. No one really want to settle down. And then when you find somebody that actually do want to settle down, the person have multiple kids or they don't find you interesting because you're not making enough money. Go ahead, Hakeem.
This is the conversation we have all the time. These dating shows just show the dysfunction of black dating. It's not white dating. It's not Hispanic dating. It's not Arab dating. Black dating. The demands, the needs, the wants, the requirements, the dysfunction. They just put them out on TV. A lot of that stuff that the girls go on there, I hear that in person. I hear that in person. But there's one thing that them girls is not actually admitting to. They willing to take less. They just not gonna admit that in public. 6, 7 kids looking for somebody with with no husband. A lot of women look for that. You can have kids, but you want a man with no kids. But he comes in with a deficit, and then sometimes you got some of these girls who don't even want to have children, but want you not to have kids. I've dated women with kids. I've never been appreciated by another nigga's kids, and I've took care of other people's kids. I ain't get birthday presents, no birthday cards, no nothing. Women don't like to hear that. They say that's maybe the woman you dealing with. This is the reality of it. The dating show just shows how screwed up we are. This is why I need somebody socially awkward. I need somebody who stays in the house. I need somebody who knits, cooks, doesn't even want to go to the club. Because I know she wants to get married. Them people on the dating show, they just want to be entertained. They want to feed an ego.
I got a question. I got a
Yeah.
question, Hakeem. The type of woman you're looking for, do you feel like in the next couple of years, are they gonna go extinct?
They're going extinct. The type of woman I'm looking for are extinct or they're older. They're over. Listen, the woman that I dream about is over 40 something. It's over. It's not no young girl. It's not no young girl. The ones that, no disrespect to the young ones, y'all damaged. Y'all used American goods that the overseas don't even want to buy. The price is too high here.
Aspect they're damaged. You gotta break it down. Why you say they're damaged?
Okay, I'll break it down for you. I love that you say that. Where's my Bible? I had to hold on the Bible to this. A lot of y'all are acting out of y'all nature. 90% of y'all are not feminine. 90% of y'all don't understand what it means to be a Proverbs 31 wife. 90 of y'all don't want to even build with no man no more. Your mama built with a man. Your mama built with your husband, with her husband. Your daddy that got 6 figures, he didn't have nothing when he got with her. You make it hard for most men, but make it easy for other men. Your demands is foolish. Your demands are childish. There's no such thing as no white and shining armor. It's a nigga working at Jiffy Lube who comes home every day and crack a beer and sits out front in front of the yard. Yes, your nigga gonna cheat on you. Yes, you might get an eye jammy or a wheel kick. Yes, your nigga might have a couple babies outside. That's not for everybody. Life is not fairy tale. You want it to be fairy tale. God himself told us this wasn't fairy tale in so many words. Seek into him, and he is your salvation. Trust in his words, and it will come together. You making shit up as you go along while we're dating. A lot of you women and men make dating unequal. Most of the time, dating is one-sided. When I hear the demands, my stomach gets sick. Typically, a lot of us men are going to go monk mode and go into the wilderness and not care much too much. We really want a partner. I really want to share my life with somebody and have memories. Y'all don't want that, though. Wealth is built with 2 people. A dynasty is built with 2 people. Cleopatra ain't get her throne by herself. She had to marry into that. Y'all know that? And after her husband died, then she became the queen. Then she fell in love with Alexander. We need each other. And y'all always putting up things, making it seems, you making things go as it goes and shitting on the past. You will learn. Hindsight is 20/20. I would never say I don't need a woman. I do need a woman. Woman fits in the aspect of most of my life. I'll probably be richer right now if I had a girlfriend or if I had a wife. She would structure my life in a way where she know I'm a grinder. I'm gonna go out there and get the money. She handle the back end. That's what we need for. I don't need you to go out here and work hard, but you out here working hard because you want to, and you say because a lot of us don't want to do that. No, you got to get with us so we can build it together. And mind you, that's just my opinion. It's not factual.
Yeah. Shout out Jonah Hurdle. He said in that clip, brother said he is a doctor and chose to be with her due to her needing the therapy. She should be an example. Yeah, man. It just shows here on these YouTube shows, we just see a lot of red flags. A whole lot of red flags. Red flags, red flags. I always want to wait because I just got this whole bunch of red flags in this boy, man. And it's just crazy. It's just crazy. It's just very, very crazy how. No, it's not crazy. It's entertainment and everything. Like Ronnie said, like a lot of people like go to these shows to like I said, to act the fool, promote their business. Cause you see a lot of women that going on a Kendra G show when they promote their business, they prefer they like their hairline, their lashes, all that type of things and everything. And the thing is, it's like the man they looking for, they try to looking for the knight in shining armor, like I said, they're building a man that makes almost $500,000. You know, I got like 3 or 4 or 5 kids, and I need him to make this certain type of money and everything. And I had like 2, 3, or 4 baby daddies and everything. And don't worry about it. They all taken care of and everything. It just shows a lot of what's going on, especially in our community, like how we have like some type of dysfunction in our community, in our community, you know, men and women in general and everything. And to me, these shows it makes it worse and worse and worse for people to get in a relationship or get married. It makes it worse. At first, when I first saw these YouTube dating shows, you know, I was entertained by it. You know, I thought it was funny. I thought it was cool. But now you're looking at it now, it's just like you see now, you know, a lot more people is doing it now, and just for, you know, the entertainment and also the money for it too. Because if you can make a good dating show, you can make good money. And Kendra G, I would say she's kind of one of the pioneers who kind of started it, and now she's doing it not just on YouTube, on Facebook and Instagram too. You know, she did so good that they moved her house from Chicago, and now she lives in LA because of how good business is doing everything. So yeah, with these dating shows, like I said, back in the day we had Blind Date. You want to put cheaters in there.
There you go, Jordan. I forgot you giving out the names. Yeah, I forgot the names, but you just saying it.
The Bachelor, the Bachelorette. I won't be surprised if we'll see a YouTube version of that shows the Bachelor, Bachelorette, and everything. Back then, you had, you know, I remember the Flavor of Love days and everything. How that was so powerful in entertainment. Just a lot of shows back then. It was good shows, good memories. Yeah. But now I just feel like right now YouTube's, I feel like it's dating shows. They're gonna start be a little bit more creative. They're gonna start, you know, going probably the Bachelorette or the Bachelorette route and everything. Just some point of entertainment and everything. And this is what we like. You know, we like entertainment. You know, we talk about, you know, how the dating scenes out here. We like to talk about. We love to talk about the red flags. We love to talk about red flag. You know. Just like the red flag we talk about one of the clips when the guy said, "I think you need therapy. I can help you with that," and she didn't take him seriously because she didn't think she needs therapy. And the thing is, that's a person who's trying to help you, but you don't take the help because, like I said, you feel like you know everything and you know everything. You know, I feel like I'm me. I don't need that type of thing, but it just shows you how some people, men and women, can how dysfunctional they can be, and then we try to give them a hand and help out. They don't want to accept it because they feel like they're okay. It's crazy out here, yo. It's crazy.
I was gonna say Sherry Bryan asked us a question. I don't know.
She said, "Would you all date a woman who once didn't want you, but now that you're successful, she is checking for you now?"
No.
Not a chance. We can have sex though. We can. I still might want to tap that ass, but I will never take you seriously.
And if I do, I'll make sure I take the condom and throw it. Make sure that condom is going down on the toilet. Go
Sherry,
ahead.
I can guarantee you, all three of us, there's somebody that we like back in the day. high school, 20s, whatever, look at us now on Facebook and say, "Oh, what they doing? Oh, what they podcasters?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah, but
they doing
yeah,
big times, big things."
yeah, because why you want to come now when you ain't come with me when I ain't have nothing? That's crazy, crazy
Yeah.
talk. Build with me when I don't have nothing now, and then later when I got something, you could reap the benefit of it.
Why would you even entertain that sex? Because I still feel like they owe me punani.
That's not kid.
I still feel like he says more people do. He said more people doing the live thing, people watching. Shout outs to
Shout
because
out to Kick, man.
yeah,
Shout out to you, man.
shout out to King. Yeah, that's why I do that, Sherry. Because you want to know why? Some of those women had hurt me so bad. I still feel like they belong to me and they owe me punani. So I still fantasize of being on top of them and sweating on top of them. That's why I want to do that, because I want to conquer. You know, I'm a man. I still want to conquer. I'm not gonna want to marry you. The only ones I'm gonna still want to marry is the ones who generally love me and showed me some love. And there's been some women who generally love me, but the ones who shitted on me, I just want to have an escapade with you.
I can't. I feel like you're gonna put in a motel room. You're gonna be super cheap with it.
Oh my God! Listen. Oh my God! Super cheap with it. Super cheap with it. Listen, when I'm rich, when I'm rich and they check for me, we have to do the most nastiest things. The most despicable things behind that. And we're not gonna put it on camera. I'm gonna say, if you truly love me and you want to be on this team, be my Coretta Scott King. Be my Coretta Scott King. You know what I mean? And she said, "What you want to do?" I said, "I just want to lay on top of you while I'm sweating." That's what I want to do, because then I want to. She said, no, Sherry, I have to do that. The day I get rich, every girl who never wanted me, they will come. I don't mind spending a little cash, but I'm gonna just say, there's a point with this, baby. You take this money, we're gonna have to go in that bedroom. You want that Mercedes? We're gonna have to go in that bedroom, and we're gonna have to handle some things now.
A Mercedes, you want to have more to go to the bedroom now.
I don't mind. Listen, a Mercedes ain't gonna be nothing what the money we gonna get, the money that God is gonna deposit on us, but she's gonna get that Mercedes in a mouthful. I mean that. Every woman who shitted on me, I still need to tap that ass. I gotta get it out my system. Every girl I
Right,
lusted
Sherry?
over.
I agree with you, Sherry. They don't deserve nothing. That's just
They don't deserve
you
nothing.
Listen,
But everybody's different.
I'm still a hurt boy inside who's still trying to find himself. The only way I'm gonna find myself is by conquering the people who hurt my feelings, by sweating on top of them, overpowered and pressured.
Yeah, but I understand. But you know, some guys want that domination because they're like, hey, you don't want me now. You know, now I'm
Look,
hot.
listen,
So some guys actually want that.
they didn't listen. Please don't block your blessings, baby. My blessings ain't listen. My blessings, I get where you're coming from, but baby, my blessings ain't never been blocked, sweetheart. I'm here with y'all. I'm only gonna get here. Listen, me and my dad had coffee this morning. Me and my father had coffee this morning. Most people can't do that. You feel me? I'm beyond. Listen, I'm actually more richer now than I was when I went in the streets now. You know what I mean? But I still got that thing in my heart that says that there's a thing I need to fix, and I need to get that tick off. Because you want to know why? It's some girls I can name by name who I said that I gotta sleep with her so I can feel like it is not hurting me anymore.
Oh Lord, come on.
Because you want to know why? They hurt me so bad. I think about hurting them sometimes. Not in that way, but in a way which I need to be on top of you. I need to be on top of you. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm still a hurt boy.
I don't think you will, Hakeem, because your stats will be too high for that, yo. I can't say you doing that.
I don't think you will either because they're gonna dox them.
Right.
Listen. I have already won, but I ain't winning until I tap that ass. I need to tap the masses. So I could think about that. She hurt me, but I tapped that ass, and I could sit back and sit back with my tumbler. Sit
Hakeem,
back with my.
if they ain't coming in like back on Come to America, we had that one chick, and she comes like, whatever you like, Prince Hakeem, whatever you like.
You're right there.
He talking
But
about
don't
the
give me.
old lady on the train.
But listen here. And this is the thing is too. I wasn't a savage. I was a nice guy, and you know, nice guys are cancers in the dating pool. They're cancers, and women don't realize that. Women realize that early on, but they want them later on. So they've made. Listen,
Go ahead.
sweetheart, it's women who've made me savage like this.
But again, but mama, when you in that type of like Jordan said, when you're in that type of status, remember you got women all over. You're not gonna be warned by that girl from high school with like 5 kids. You're not gonna even be thinking about her.
I still am. God forgives. I don't. I still listen. I still
No
think.
way.
Listen. I still think about the girl who shitted on me back in middle school. I think about her quite oftenly, and if she and how her marriage is going.
Yeah, I don't even remember middle school. Middle school is like a blur.
Listen,
I'm like I said, I understand what you had, Hakeem. That sometimes
Yeah.
I remember, but I was like, no, all I think about, oh no, they ain't fucking with me,
listen,
and they nowhere near fucking with my wife, and that's a fact.
Listen, I'm a hopeless romantic. I'm Tuxedo Mask from Sailor Moon. I'm dropping the roses as we coming along, and I was a sucker for love, ass nigga. I was a sucker for love, and that's why after I went through my transition, you say I remember. Ken Dog know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I remember them girls from middle school. I don't remember girls from middle school. Like
You
some
see,
of the girls see me now, they're like, remember when this? I'll be like, what? Like
listen,
I don't remember them.
listen.
What?
You can't forget those ghetto diamonds with the tennis bracelets and the all white Reeboks with the white skirts, like the white tennis skirts when they come into school. I say.
Yeah,
I can't.
I can't like promise up. One of my ex was one of my middle school like crush. One of my middle school crush. When we started dating, I forgot she was even in my class. You get what I'm saying? Like how you can remember all the way back to middle school, man? Like I'm trying to create new memories. The more memories I like forgot. I was like,
Hey,
damn, I forgot you was in my middle school class. Where are you? Like I don't say people actually remember what happened in middle school.
They do,
yeah, they do.
they do.
They do. They do.
Some go all the way to elementary.
Women have that type of effect on men. You know what I mean? Where you can't. I've never tapped none of these girls, but I fell in love with them just off of face value. I've thought about ejaculating in them and getting them pregnant.
Though, but having the people in middle school, Jordan, they gone. Some of them are going to jail or another country.
Yeah,
But
or another
dogs,
state.
they come out of nowhere and be like, yo, High King, I remember when we was in middle school. Like women not even doing that, man. But I don't
Listen,
know. They probably are. I don't know.
listen. There was one of them who I was in love with. She wouldn't give me a time of day. She was a booster. She
But
was a
is she
booster.
still live? Is she still living?
She's still living. She said she was a booster. She's married now. And I told her one time. I told her one time, and she got mad at me when I told her this because I seen that at the store. I said, when your baby daddy go to prison, I'll be there waiting for you. I'll be there waiting for you to pick up the pieces. When your baby daddy go to prison, I'll be there. I'm in the shadows waiting. She say, shut your rabbit ass up and walked off.
I feel like in a situation because there was a crush I had still living in Pontiac, Michigan, and the thing is, it's like my thing is, I used to talk about my wife before we started going out and everything, right? You know, and this is very, very early. This was friends. I used to talk about the ex that, you know, I really like and everything. And she still lived in Pontiac. I just feel like one time if my wife ever called past that chick that talking about, oh man, it's gonna be something because my wife, she gonna she's not like going like fight and everything, but she's gonna woo for her like kind of put her in a place in a nice nasty way.
I do want
John
to.
Sherry Burns said her first boyfriend got in her inbox from the ninth grade.
Wow.
God damn.
Sherry, but I could expect that. You're bad.
But in the ninth, but this is
Yeah,
the
yeah,
guy from the ninth grade. I mean,
man.
he was searching for her, but nah, man, I
Man, they don't
tripping.
listen. Trust me, man. When somebody hooked, you're hooked. But I did wanted to give a caveat. If I wasn't a serious relationship or I had somebody, I wouldn't do it because I'm not going to jeopardize my situation. But let's say if I was out here in the wilderness with $1 million, 1.5 million, nigga, I'm out, like I wouldn't even be trying to. I wouldn't be trying to f new girls. I'm gonna try to conquer the ones who conquered
No,
me.
no, Sherry, don't tag him. Don't tag him.
No,
You know
don't
what I'm
tell.
saying about that? Don't tag him.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm
don't
saying?
do
Because
it.
that's not gonna
Yeah.
be, you know. But that's great. But that was say people literally search for their old crushes. Nah, not me. I ain't doing that.
She said high school boyfriends always trying to find you. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because they know you the one that got away.
Yeah.
In your 40s, why they trying to track you or trying to find you? Like
Listen,
a woman in 40 years old, married, kids, and everything, and the guy still trying to find you. That's crazy.
you see, out of respect for my wife, I don't even acknowledge X. I have a queen.
Yes,
Facts.
exactly. That's how I am about Jordan her. That's the exact same thing. You don't
Oh,
need
he
to.
said he want to marry. He said he want to marry me now.
You, it,
That's
fu-
creepy.
no, it's not. Funny enough, we
He
talked
said
about
no, it's
this.
not.
No, it's not. Funny enough, a lot of people from high school are marrying people that they knew back from high school.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
it's it, it's a phenom now. Like I've noticed a lot of people who I knew they're getting back together when it was like high school crush. You want to know why? For familiarity always is easy for some people. It's easy for you to get with somebody that you already know. You know where they come from. You know their background. You've been around them. Compared to trying to build something that's like marrying your friend. You know what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
If if that was the case, that would be a situation too. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't mind like depending on if we sparks fly, I would marry somebody from the past.
Yeah, yeah, and a lot. And the thing is, it's more normal than you think
Yeah,
because there might be somebody that I went to school with,
yeah,
or school that you went to school with, Ronnie, or Hockey you went to school
yeah.
with. They see you right now. It's like, what if, like, what it was like if you was married, if I was married to that dude or married to that guy, maybe how my life would have turned around or how my life would be. It's
Basically.
kind of, it's normal. It's pretty much normal. No people they think about it, it's pretty normal to think about.
Also remember this: when a person knows you, they're willing to accept a lot that comes with you,
Yeah.
compared to a person who don't know you. I take heed to that. Let's say, for hypothetically speaking, I might be very prejudicial to new women I meet who might have kids because I want my own kids. But if
Right.
you know what I mean? But if this somebody who I went to high school with, she already had a couple babies, but she's been around me. I'm like, nah, I've seen your jits growing up. Fuck it. Let's just do this, baby. You know what I mean? But you got men who will do that. Like I'm willing, I'm like that. Like if I've already knew you and we got together, it ain't no
Mm-hmm.
problem if you got kids. But if
So
we
you'll marry a girl that used to pick on you in high school.
no, never that. Never that. I gotta tap that ass. If you picked on me, I gotta tap that. If you make my life a living hell, I'm not
It's
doing
a
none of
tap
that, man.
tap.
That's it. I'm not
It's a
doing none of
tap,
that.
and then that's it.
I still want to slap the dudes who jumped me in high school. I dream about doing it.
Yeah.
I dream about catching them at the gas station and hitting them over the head with the
I'm
samurais.
definitely like Kim. Say, hey, if I'm the type to say, hey, I need you in the ring. We need to box.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
I'm
No,
a
but
boxing guy. We gonna
no,
box this
no.
shit out.
No, I'm not getting with nobody who picked on me because people got to know you torment. But let's say somebody who was really nice or who was just my friend and it was like strictly platonic, and she
Mm-hmm.
was like, "Hey, what's up? Hey, you want to hang out?" Now them, I would treat them like gold. They would get the red carpet treatment. Like it's some girls I just was cool with growing up, and it's never been like that. I see them today, even on a platonic level, it's just red carpet treatment. Oh, you want to go to Nobles? Okay, baby, go ahead and swipe that. You know what I mean? I think people got to understand the way you treat men or the way you treat women is how they treat you long term or when you see them throughout life. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's
And
true.
it's very, very big on that. Like if you was nice, sweet, you didn't talk shit, and there's some things that I'm not gonna question about you. Like, hey, you know, this was
That's
going on.
true. There's a lot of like chick in the past that I like. Probably didn't like because how they look or anything. I mean, I never like talk bad to them. I was always still respectful and everything. And once they see that, 10 years later, 15 years later, and they see what type of man you are, and and they think about how you treat them in the past, they be really thinking like, yo, man, if I would have been with this guy, married this guy, and how he treated me, man, it sticks with them. Sometimes it sticks with them for the rest of their life.
Man, that's very interesting because most guys they say when they see a girl they grow up with that used to reject them, they don't try to get back with them. They try to make fun of them. Yeah, I see, yeah. But some men will actually try to get with some of these girls from middle school and high school. That's something to think about. That's something really really
Yeah,
think
that's
about.
true. They be like, damn, homie, high
But the
school
one
was
Sherry
a
Bryan
man,
one was
woman.
crazy. He said in the ninth grade. I don't know how old Sherry Bryan is, but I know she's around our age. So it was like,
Yeah,
wow, he was searching for her.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Hakeem, like you said, but see, you said since you made that statement, them girls gonna come out of the woods now. I hope you're ready for it.
I am ready, and listen, and I'm willing to pay for it. But listen, if I find my wife before that, then all bets are off. Like
Okay, Sherry Byers, her birthday next month. Okay, all right.
Sherry still look like she fresh out of high school.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
remember that?
Hey,
Joe don't
Sherry,
hurt him say that.
hey,
He said the
Sherry,
40 look like the new
you look
20.
better. Hey, Sherry Bryan, like we said earlier, you look better than the Generation Z's because the Generation Z's, they look older than you.
Oh,
He
okay,
said,
double up. Double up. Say high school girls are fat and washed up now. Now, I remember I said that.
yeah, and I still want to tap that ass. I don't care.
Like the high school girls now, anybody can get high school
I
girls.
can't say I need you to filter this hurt.
Any
That
girl that
hurt,
you grow up with in
I need
high
that
school,
inside you.
any girl you grew up with in high school, you can get them now.
Yeah,
because they're washed up.
we're gonna have to do.
You now you said have some.
Well, that's the 15th.
She said the 14th.
Yeah,
14th.
Valentine's Day.
Is that the 14th?
Yeah, it's Valentine's, so she's gonna get double presents.
Yes, she is.
Her husband gonna do it big.
So look, high school girls are fat and washed up. That's a fact.
Not all of them though. It's
you
just
have a small number.
It's still some that are snatched, but regardless if they fat or washed up, real men who still feeding for that are still tap that.
That's true.
You know, the sexual market value is thrown out the window after that.
I'm gonna keep it real with you, but I'm gonna let. But shout out to the fat girls. I actually love fat girls. You know why? The men in India take care of the fat girls. They say fat girls are good when it comes to giving birth. So they love them. They love big women. They love them.
Somebody rocking out in the
a lot of people don't know. Fat chicks always smell good.
Oh,
they do.
They always smell good.
They gotta overcompensate because they're big. You know what I mean?
Because they sweat heavier, so that's why they are there. But they do. They always smell.
Listen,
like,
fat, small, slim Jim. You get laid down like a tree. Like you get laid down like a tree. It ain't nothing, man. Bubble butt, flat chest, flat butt. You still get laid down like a tree.
Man, moving on to the next one. Go ahead. On to the next one.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's all the only two topics I have. Let's see if I can find some more now. Hold on. Let's see if I find some more.
Oh no, I don't know you heard it say Carmen. What's his name? I was talking to you guys.
Who, Carmen?
Yeah, so it is Carmen. Right now he's dating Jennifer Hudson.
Yeah, he finally admitted. He finally admitted.
Yeah, they both from Chi-Town. Yes, they would like to say went on the show and actually went out in the public because they was talking about that for the past couple months now and everything. So, hopefully it works out because Common, he's the type of dude who likes to pop in and pop out relationships. So hopefully for him it works out for him.
I know this bad, but there's a topic I sent you guys. We could do that for the last one. You had two black women who went to church and stole from an elderly woman.
Okay, I can break it down. Okay, people. So our final topic of the day. This is some low stuff. You got the video right, Hakeem?
Yeah, I sent it to you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So there was these two women. They stole from a 70-year-old lady at a church, and while they was praying. So one of the girls, she was talking to the lady and everything. Talk about God and worship and everything. And she told the lady, let's pray. While the one black chick was praying, there was another black chick that was right behind the old lady. While they was praying, she went into her purse, stole credit cards. That was up to $7,000 in cash. And then she took it, put it in her pocket, and then she left. And then the other chicks got them printed, and they left the building. I think they went to I don't know, they went to Costco or Sam's Club, and just bought bolts and bolts of stuff and everything. Yes,
yeah, everybody, right? Yep, and they got the video. It's sad. We're gonna play it.
Hold on. Sherry, you said Maurice Jackson? You talking about 360? Tell me if I'm correct.
That is my childhood brother.
Tell me if I'm. I used to rap with him. Versatile Villains. 360, Luke Anthony Panfield, Chris, Bomb from Overtown. You relate so you know Chris. So you related to Chris? Is Chris your daddy?
Yeah, we'll get the answer. Yeah, go ahead. I can't play the video. They're gonna chop it up.
78-year-old Linda Morrow arrives early for a prayer meeting at Hilldale Baptist Church in Clarksville, Tennessee. Two women join her. One sits in front, the other right behind. They strike up a conversation. Then it happens. One stranger asks Linda to hold hands and pray together. Her head bowed and eyes closed, Linda is distracted. Cops say the woman behind reaches into her bag, takes out Linda's wallet, and helps herself to the cash and other items. Then she puts the empty wallet back in Linda's bag. The two women hightail it out of the church. Cops say these suspects went on a $7,000 shopping spree at a Sam's Club store using Linda's credit cards. Later that night, the outraged pastor Larry Robertson spoke out about the theft from the lectern.
Keep your eye on your wallet even at church, I guess.
I just never in a million years thought about anything like that happening.
It's sickening. What happened is ridiculously evil.
Video starts as 78-year-old Linda Morrow arrives early for a prayer meeting at Hilldale Baptist Church in Clarksville, Tennessee. Two women join her. One sits in front.
Oh, show the pictures again. Show the pictures of them until I came again.
One stranger asks Linda to hold hands and pray.
And then they go right there.
One of them got a hair look like a Walmart cake.
I know, right? Crazy. So, let's see what they got. Yeah. So, both they said that they have outstanding warrants in other jurisdictions in Tennessee for similar crimes and thefts and identity theft. So yeah. So this is what they do. They are what you call criminals, and they like to steal credit cards and especially the old people. So yeah, this is I would call an evil act. So I'll go to you, Ronnie. What's your take on this situation on these two women?
No, but it's a sad taste because it show you that now, even today, you can't even go to church and feel comfortable anymore. Because like people surrounding you. Now you gotta watch, and now when you praying, because normally when you pray, you gotta keep your eyes closed. Now you gotta keep one eye open, at least one eye open, to see someone trying to take your belongings. in front of the pastor. That's crazy. And not only that, but they must have knew that lady had money because they was able to spend up to 70 grand worth of with the merchandise.
7,000.
All 7,000. But still, they must have knew she had money because I was like, how would it? Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. The type of world we living in today. I remember at one point people would say, "Okay, I'll go to church and feel, comfortable. Like, no, that I know nobody ain't gonna do anything to me." But it seems like now they do. Wow, incredible. Go ahead, again. I'm speechless, bro.
Listen, I think we never respected the church. A lot of us don't. You just got the core people. You could tell them people only start respecting the church when they get old. Only older people respect the church. They don't respect the church. You know what I mean?
No, but they owe the women.
Not necessarily. They're like 25. I'm talking about when you get in like your 40s and 50s. That's when people start taking church seriously. Those were young girls. They didn't care about that church. They were looking for a lick. They listen. They did that in God's house. They definitely going to hell. That's guaranteed. But I'm just saying, I don't want black people to play around and think that we really love God and Jesus like that. We just prove it to our point. Look at the dysfunction. She didn't care. It was it would ain't
No,
nothing.
hey, double
Diamond
up.
said
They,
they do
no,
look
no,
45 to
no,
50.
no. This is what it was. They probably 24, 25. Remember, they generational Z's. They
Gee,
look
they
older than
generate.
us.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. One of them did look like somebody's grandma.
That's what I'm saying. That was
Yeah,
At
like, they look.
25, they're 24, 25 years old.
yeah,
Oh my God! Oh man,
yeah, and she
they
got the
look
droopy
50.
face. Yeah, and then
That's crazy.
it
We just were talking about that, and they
we
look just
did.
like
It's so crazy. Whenever they get these photo pictures, their hair's always messed up.
it
Like,
is. It look like
their hair always like all over the place. Like
All
they,
twisted up and everything.
you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dude. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
yo, no, but I ain't gonna lie. When the first time when I saw it, I thought they went to like they took the credit card and went to go buy some wigs. That's what the first thing that came to my head. I was like, that was the first thing that came to my head. I don't know why that came to my head. I was like, they go to a wig shop. Because
Oh,
a lot of these women today are addicted to wigs. So I
oh
was like,
my
oh
God,
man. But still,
that's a requirement.
hey, what's going
What,
on, Bobby Brian? Welcome.
what's
Welcome,
good,
sweetheart.
Queen?
Yeah.
But go ahead, Jordan.
Yeah,
Do your
man. If I'm, hey, for the older gentlemen, older people that's in 50s, 60s, and 60s and 70s, and you better start praying with your eyes open. Shoot, hold hands and pray while your eyes open now, because these young Generation Zs, they looking at about your age. They ain't playing around, man. They, as those two that say they got out center Ross are doing the exact same thing. So they definitely been in and out of jail. So and it looks like they're not gonna stop in anything. But yeah, man, this is like I said, this is evil dude that they have done, and it's a special place for hell for what they're doing, because that is insane. And like I said, and the thing is, they're gonna keep doing this again. It's not gonna stop. It is not going to stop. This is not this is not the first time they did this, and it won't be their last. They're going to keep roaming the streets of Tennessee, looking for older women or looking for people they can just get a quick buck, taking credit cards, money, or even doing cash checks. Because a lot of people right now, they find a way to get your information and send cash checks, and then forever they're going to get boatload of money. Or start using this Zelle, or starting to some type of Zelle to get the money, because I'll tell you this, there was a situation that happened to me about 5 or 6 months ago of it was somebody who called me for a chase, but it wasn't really a chase number, and they act like they was chased, and they said, hey, somebody took money out of your account and everything, so all I need to do, I just need to send you like $100 to make sure that but you'll get your money back, make sure it's valid and everything. I'm like, I can send you money, because the thing is, what Chase said, when there's somebody when there's somebody sticking for your account, all they do is they'll send you a text message and say, hey, did you do this, send this money or something, or do this process thing? You just say no, and they give you a refund back. But they try to call me and say, hey, send us some money, we'll send you back for it. But I was like, nah, they trying to scam me out. Knowing they had like the call ID say Chase, like Chase, call me for Chase and everything. So these people right now, they start being smart. They start using these banks like Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo's, and what they're trying to do is, and it's really going to hit the older people. Then what they're trying to do is say, hey, you know, there was a recent incident happened to your account. All you gotta do is send this money your way, and then we'll send it right back. And that's another big scam that's going on around here in this country, especially for older peoples. So for older peoples, not just watch out for these degenerates out here, but also follow these people that's phone calls that act like banks, but they're really not banks. They just try to scam you.
No, good point. You made a good point because recently something like that almost happened to on my auntie, but luckily she was smart because she knew to call a son to make sure it wasn't him. Because yeah, now right now you got to be very very careful. A lot of these old people are getting scammed. I think I think I saw a recent news article when a woman got scammed over six figures because she thought her son was in jail, and the lawyer said you need to wire this money to me right away. So yeah, the older generation are getting scammed on a higher scale, so they got to be very very careful because remember they're not really too much internet savvy. I would say the same thing with this older lady at church. You see that they're able to manipulate her in a way that she thinks she's doing a good gesture by praying for the lady, but at the same time her friend in the back taking her credit card. That's why it's always good. That's why I always tell people it's always good to make sure if your mother or your grandmother are very elderly, make sure you go with them. Never let them go by themselves. Or even if they're on the phone with somebody, make sure they're on the phone with the right person because the person could be trying to scam. Especially right now during this season, tax season, a lot of people gonna get scammed for their social security number. A lot of them. And if you're not aware of what's going on, and you're not paying attention, you're not having the right questions, one of your family members might be harmed through this. So that's scamming. Yeah, it be true too, Sherry. And that's also a fact too. It be family members scamming the elderly too. Yep.
So we got to protect and take care of our loved ones, and that's important. And
very.
You know, a lot of people don't accept that. A lot of people, when you're dating, they think that, hey, that's a lot of responsibilities, but this is family, and you got to make sure your family's well taken care of. Because if not, they can fall into the hands of the wrong person.
Yep. Scamming is on an all-time high, so you got to be very, very careful. But good catch, Jordan, because that chase happened to me. It happened to me. Well, that would chase with Bank of America, but I knew it wasn't them because at the same time, like when you click now you got to be careful when you click the link. It's gonna lead you to the website, but that's a fake website, so you got to be very, very careful. Because one time it happened to me when it was Amazon because I had multiple cards on that account. So when I saw it, I was like, okay, cool. Like it seemed odd because I remember not ordering anything.
Right.
Like, oh, your package is on the way, and you know you ain't order anything. You got to be careful with those links.
Yeah,
those
yeah,
things
you
are
do.
dangerous.
Yeah.
Cause they can take your whole information out from your phone.
Yep.
So people with iWallets, make sure y'all lock those things because them iWallets they can hack into that too.
Yeah, and now they starting to be fancy with these QR codes. Like there's some scammers they might put QR codes on some of these gas stations or anything. And
Oh
what
yeah.
they do when you scan it, they can get your information and everything. They can get money from you and everything.
Yep.
So that's
But
something
stuff
out there
like that,
too.
yeah. But when you use the gas station, make sure you use a credit card. I always tell people
Yeah, that's the
use a
best
credit card.
route.
Never use a debit card. Use a credit card because the credit card you get your money right then and there. Debit card takes. I
It
don't know
takes
why
it
debit
like
card
a
takes
week.
forever
Yeah.
to get your money back. Credit card, they do it like that, like a quick
Yep.
second.
Exactly.
Debit card, no. So I always tell, yeah. I remember doing a short about that. People are getting scammed, but it's all over. Oh, Sherry, I ain't know they got you, man. Sorry to hear that. So they got
Wow,
you
that's
for over
crazy.
60K.
6,000. They got me for over 600. I went to the house. The stuff was being delivered and knocked on the door. Man, that's
But what
crazy.
happened, Sherry? But what happened, Sherry? What happened after that? Did the person ever respond, or did the authorities get involved? Did you get your money back? 6K is a lot.
That's a lot.
It is.
We taking the doors off the hinges for
Yeah,
6,000.
for real. I know she ain't go by herself though. But I was
No,
saying,
no, no. She had to have them steppers with her.
I'm saying like 6K is a lot. Wow. And remember, she didn't use credit card. That's her own money. So just imagine.
This is why you got to diversify your accounts. You can't put all your money at one account. You got to spread it out. You got over 30, 50 grand, you put them in different accounts, because if one account gets compromised,
That's
you
it.
need, you know what I mean? You need that. You know what I mean? You got to get you some Bitcoin too, man.
Oh yeah, I don't know. You heard. Oh, they took it out of your credit card and your name, but
Yeah.
still, that's.
That's why I use fake names wherever I go. You know what I'm saying? My Facebook don't even got my real name. You know what I'm saying? My Facebook don't even got my real full name. No, man. My license plate, my car is registered under an LLC. Like, anonymity is important to me, because if I want to damn near nigga, I want to be able to get up and go to Haiti and go sleep in the village.
Right.
Oh, they took it from college, but
That's a good one.
still.
Yeah, man. Like stuff like that. When people's doing like that, they taking food out your mouth. We got to take the door off the hinges. And if I keep catch you, and I'm telling you, take everything off you got on now.
And it's crazy because they always want you to call the police, and the police don't even do anything.
No, they not. No, we taking everything you. She say,
Yeah, Prince Hakeem is his fake name. Yeah, I should know. I
yeah,
thought
yeah, yeah.
everybody knew that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's not his real name.
Yeah, yeah. You thought that was no, baby. I'm Haitian. I got a real boat Haitian name.
He
I got
won't
a
say
real.
it, but yeah, he not
I
gonna
got a.
say
I
it.
won't say it. I got a real off the bâtiment name.
He do.
A beautiful name. You know me, that my mama and my beautiful daddy gave me. I'm a real Haitian. A real Haitian. Black church socks with the pointy shoes. He said,
I told you
yes.
I knew I knew the steppers
Yeah,
was
yeah, I
there.
know this.
I knew she didn't go by herself.
If you
And
if
Bobby
you
said it happened to her too. She did from
you
her
see,
nephew.
yeah, that hurts. Oh man.
Yeah, that one hurt. That one say
Yeah,
when it's a
that's it.
family member.
Yeah,
Nah,
it's
I
a
don't.
family member. Like that's above my pay grade. That hurts to hear that. Cause listen, family got to get it too. We got to beat you too with the belt. You know what I mean? Then they'll be your personal slave for the rest of your life. Yeah.
It was of course it was handled
Yeah,
accordingly.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yo,
good
you
to
gotta get the
hear.
money. They were like, yeah.
No, man. Listen. Still, for me, you got to move out of town. You have to move out of town. We taking the door off the hinges. I'm going to your mama job. I'm sitting at your mama job. I'm eating. I'm relaxing. I'm farting in there. I'm getting stay away orders. No, man, because I don't bother nobody. So we shouldn't do that. I think it's easy for black people to do black people bad because they say they're not gonna do nothing. He'll just charge it to the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what it is. But then when they give it one of them steppers,
Or
they're not
is
gonna
to
say
do it.
that. It's
Now
a different story.
we taking the door off the hinges, and I need you to walk outside naked.
She trying to figure out your government name. You're not gonna figure it
No,
out.
you're not gonna figure it out, baby
You're
love.
not.
Baby love, you're not gonna figure it out. Like, listen, my auntie getting all black. And listen, Sherry, Maurice, Jordan, he know, and Sherry, Maurice Jackson know my real name. Her brother know my real name. I used to hang with him in high school. We rapped together. He know my full government name. He
And
know
see,
my
like,
name. Listen, he know my name, and Maurice Daddy know my name.
yeah, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. That's my boy. 360 degrees. DeMarco Pros. He know me. Like know me. Like know me. Just like you know what I mean? Like,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sherry said she ain't playing. She like, oh, my auntie gonna get it all back.
nah, definitely.
That was it. I was trying to tell you, man. You don't play with people's stuff, man. I hate
No, you
when
don't.
people do that. Don't
Family
play
is
with people's
important,
stuff.
though. Family is
Family is important, but when you start robbing your own family member, That's when it started now becoming dangerous.
No, yeah. But you might as well say if we're robbing our family members, we living in the last days. We living
Yeah.
in the last days. And the Bible verse is true. You know what I mean? The Bible verse is true. The curse of Ham. Are we the, the curse of Ham? Are we the people the curse of Ham? Are we forever cursed? That's why we go out here and do foolish, and we need to treat each other with love.
I keep something else.
Yeah.
Frozen me.
He say, I know both of y'all. You know me. Yeah, he know me. And his daddy know me. That the Maurice's family. That's like family.
See that I was a singer in the group. How King Sherry Vine was a singer in the group? You didn't know who she was
I did not listen.
at the time?
Listen, I'm so old. I'll be forgetting who else was in the group. I know Maurice because I was close to him. You know what I'm saying?
So you ain't see no fine sister in the group. So you were like, man, he bad.
You know, whenever there's a woman in there, you already look at them as a sister, so you can't have no outer thoughts. So so if she was around, it was out of sight, out of mind.
That's cat.
No.
No,
That's
I don't believe
factual.
that.
That's factual.
I don't believe that. But
That's
like
factual.
a beautiful woman around such a group like
Sherry was in
that.
the group. I joined. Oh, Sherry was in the group after I joined the minute. So you see, I probably already had moved out of town by then.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Listen, Maurice is one of the most talented. Listen, when I started rapping with these guys. These guys are proficient when it comes to spitting lyrics. Proficient. Him, Luke Anthony, and Skits. The three best rappers out the whole group. Now, mind you, listen, that'll let you know I'm not biased because I rap. But I say out of all of us, because it was a lot of us, these were the three guys who could rap the best.
Oh, Sherry Bro was a Lauren Hill. Oh, then Lauren, and then Sherry.
No,
Yeah,
but why happened?
then, okay.
Why happened? Y'all ain't get signed? Oh, y'all didn't want to get signed.
You wanna know something? People get older. We all wanted different things. You know what I mean?
It is a small world.
Yeah, it's a small world. Yeah.
Also, people want to do other things. I know you got signed. I already know your backstory.
No, when I went out of town, but it didn't go nowhere though. But I would have loved to have continued to do music with these guys because I was in high school with these guys. You know what I mean? You don't just forget people like that. Every single day you rapping and you know what I mean. Some of my best memories in high school, you know what I mean, was with Maurice, Luke, Chris. Skits is from Broward, so he really doesn't count. He wasn't around like that. But as far as like Maurice and Luke Anthony, I was with these guys the most. So I looked at them as like surrogate brothers. You know what I'm saying? You know, so he said, yeah, we were young and the universe saw differently. However, I did have a deal. He did get signed too. I forgot. Yeah, he did get signed too.
Don't say because you say if he could spit like that, I thought he would have got
No.
signed.
He was a problem. Still is a problem. He was a problem. Raps like was a him. Don't get me wrong. And the affiliates, Maine McLean. I love Maine McLean from out of Connecticut. Bon from out of over town. He could rap. You know what I'm saying? But as far as them guys was like the three-headed dragons.
Yeah, you should interview him. That'll be a different interview.
No, definitely.
That'll be a dope interview. He said he actually went to Jacksonville.
Ooh, you see, listen. Funny enough, he mentioned his name. I didn't mention this guy. I didn't mention this guy's name. And I didn't mention, listen, Maurice, I did not mention him for a reason. Not to exclude him from the history. He wasn't just around enough for me to even say it like to stamp it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He said he's down for an interview. Yeah.
I would say interview him. That would be very interesting
No.
because he he been around. I would say you never know who's around your community. It's
Yeah.
dope people to interview, man.
And
All
listen
over.
here, he's also had done a lot in the community. Shout out to Chicago Rilla.
Yeah, shout out to Rilla.
When I don't know if you remember the brown paper bag gang. You probably know. So he used to pass before I've seen anybody done this. He was passing out lunches and food to the homeless by over town. They used to him, Belafonte, Bottles Belafonte. They was giving free food away to people, book bags, and all that stuff. So he's also on the philanthropy tip, and he was also a teacher. You know what I mean? So he's done some amazing things that we got to put some respect on.
And that's dope. That was it. It's some really dope people in the community.
No,
Everybody
definitely.
have a story. Everybody have a story to tell. Everybody.
Yeah.
You never know who's your surroundings. People years later, you'll find out, wow, they did all this incredible work. But back then, remember, we didn't have social media, so you don't
No,
know
we
who
did
was
not have.
doing. You didn't know who was doing what.
No.
Ain't that
He
he's
went
still
down
an
back down
educator.
memory lane, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was sorry. I tell people all the time, Hakeem was out there. Hakeem was out there for real. Being over different people, doing a lot of things for the community. A lot of things.
Yeah.
People be surprised the type of stuff Hakeem was doing.
I was a traveling man, but I was blessed to meet wonderful people. That's really what I would not be who I am without the people I've interacted with, and he's one of them. You are one of them. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all. Jordan's one of them. Chicago's another one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're doing good things in Chicago. Yep.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But so it's people. And I'm always tell people this. People are nothing without other people. People's lives are connected in some kind of way. And we grow up and we learn from each other and we gain knowledge from each other. So a lot of people's stories are connected and we're able to become who we are with people. So if it wasn't for the people my life has spanned and met, I would not have the mentality that I have today.
To me, that's real content. It's something different. You get what I'm saying? That's all I don't want I always say care culture is something different. Like we really interview people.
No,
Not just
definitely.
celebrity, but people actually doing work in the community.
Listen, he said literally sat on couches and ate plates for food fixed by our mother. I love his mama. His mama used to make food for all of us coming over there. So that's how you know he know me. Listen, and he's from a serious hood that niggas really couldn't come over there because he lived in the subs, and most niggas couldn't go over there. I say,
Yeah.
man, it's dangerous. You know what I'm saying?
And you was over there acting a fool.
Yeah. No, listen, by way of a pass from him, and you know what I mean. He had gangster brothers, so you already know. But life is a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He said, "Yo, it's like, man, I told you, Hakeem was a dangerous man, boy."
No, I wasn't. Listen, I'm more of a clown than anything, though. I'm more of a clown than anything, though, man.
Yeah, you family when the mother start cooking you food. You family, pretty much.
No, man. It just says that it just says that people come from good family. You know what I mean? And she was, she was a mama to everybody. You know what I mean? So she had a son. She had two sons, but she had other sons, and her other sons were from different places. That's really was. I was her Haitian son that came around. You know what I mean? I was just her Haitian son, and she had another son from Broward. And some more other Haitian sons from the 40s. So, you know what I'm saying? His mama took care of us. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And, I'm not going to not forget his daddy, too, because his daddy, Chris, is a dude who I love so much and I've interacted with so many times, So, like I tell you, life is about people. I'm
It is.
always tell people that you're never gonna get nowhere without people.
Facts.
People always have some type of influence in your life, even if it's from the smallest molecules to that. I'll be lying to tell you that versatile villains, DeMarco Pros, The Empire, May McClain, Kaz, Luke Anthony, Chris, Bon Bon, drugs, drugs did not have an influence on my music choice, and that same as well as Ronnie, his brother, his sister, you know what I mean? All these guys, everybody plays a part. Everybody plays a part. You know what I mean? I'll be a fool to tell you that I'm just so happy to be the way who I am like that. That'll be a freaking lie. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, you already know, guys. It's about that time. It's
We
about
about
that
that
mark.
time.
But like always, man, any final thoughts on our topic with them two young ladies? I thought they
Young
was
lady.
older. I'm still shocked by it.
Yeah, yeah,
They
Hey,
was, bro. They look
them
like they
Generation Z
50.
women, hey, they need to be in jail. Lock them up for good. Lock them up for a while.
It's
Cause
forever, forever, forever.
forever, because they're gonna come back and do this stuff all over again. That's my final
Yeah.
thoughts on that.
Boy, Jordan, I'm with you on that one, man. But I'm still shocked. Them women, they look 50, but they actually 25. That is crazy. There's something in the water, man. Cause there's no way. I thought they was around our age, man. They over there
Yeah.
25.
I, and those are young girls.
He said those are young.
You know, those are young. Looking
But
like
I already,
middle-aged women.
but like always, man, shout out to you guys. Guys, on your way out, please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember to click all because we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, man, shout out to Maurice. Hopefully, when he comes on the show, we able to interview him.
Yep.
Shout out to the person in Kick. Shout out to the lovely Sherry Bryan and Bobby Bryan. Really, really dope topic today. Shout out to the lovely Natasha Vincent. Shout out to Chicago
Rilla.
in the building. Rilla is
We
in the
gotta come to
building.
Chicago. We
Yeah, we
coming.
all come to, but right now it's cold. I know y'all saw that video
Hey,
online. Like the
I'm ready
water
for
are
the 20
literally,
below.
No,
that
you're
thing is
not. No, you're
like
not,
that
Hakeem.
thing.
No, you're
That
not.
thing
The
is
wind
like literally
chills.
ice.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
On phone them. I'm ready to go out
No,
there.
you're not.
No,
Hey,
that thing is
Hakeem,
no.
that Midwest code is something else. No, you're not.
I'm gonna be in the cold in February. I'm going to New York. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be in the cold. So I'm like, but yeah. So, but shout out to that man. Shout out to Kendall. Shout out to Jabbar. Shout out to Joe No Hurt him. Shout out to Y High. He's still disappointed his Cowboys didn't make it to the divisional round. So I know he's still, I've been still hearing about the Cowboys. For some reason, even though Detroit's doing good, they won't talk about Detroit. They'll find some way to put the Cowboys in there. Some way. They always gonna talk about the great
The
American
Big
team.
D is not in Detroit, and not in Dallas right now. It's in Detroit. Just want to let you guys know it's in Detroit, not in Dallas.
And now that, but shout out to but shout out to the person that watching us, Kick. We got a new subscriber in Kick, so
Okay.
shout out to him. Shout out to that man. Shout out to Joe that always holding it down over there in the Twitch world. He doing his thing. Shout out to him as well. Shout out to you guys that watch us on Facebook, Instagram, and pretty soon we will be going live on Twitter. I'm working on that one. So
Yes.
Twitter, we will be going live on Twitter. So that's going to also be new, and also we're going to be going live on TikTok as well. So we're going to all the different type of major platform for you guys, so you guys can enjoy the show. As you can see, it's a lot of laugh, a little bit of cries, a little bit of drama, but at the same time, it's all entertainment, and we just having fun. That's what we love to do. And
Instagram.
Instagram too. I ain't say shout out to the guys that watch us on Instagram. Jabari be holding us down over there. He always be watching us on Instagram. But shout out to him holding us down on Instagram. But I can't. I'm not gonna lie, man. This show is interesting, man. This show
No, it is.
today, man. It's just, and I'm gonna tell you, again, you kind of right on this Bitcoin. They say it might hit 100K.
It would. It would. Yeah.
I'm hearing that.
Yeah.
Allegedly, but that's why I've been hearing they say it might hit 100K.
So y'all better start loading up. Hey, I'm about to put the whole income tax in it.
Hey, he told you because they say it might hit 100.
I got 11 million Shiba Inu.
And shoot, I probably gotta put buy my daughter some Bitcoin. When she about to get born.
Basically.
For her.
Of course, shout out to Ashton, shout out to Nidus, that was also in the building. Nidus, hope all is going well, and hopefully you will be going live once again. Not only that, but guys, make sure you go to KL Culture Radio Community tab. In the Community tab, there's a KL Culture Radio T-shirt. Also, the KL Culture Radio coffee mug. Don't forget that. The hats is coming soon, so guys, just be patient. Chris King book, Black Love. Now that his new book is about to get ready to drop.
Yeah. How Nakapendo, How to Love the Black Woman, featuring Ali Sadiq. Ali Sad. I can't know how to pronounce the guy name. It's Ali Said.
She even said we got the shirt. There you go. Go rock out.
Trust me, we stand on business. Yeah. Nakapendo, How to Love. She said, yeah. You know what I mean? So we got some things coming for y'all.
Yeah, we got a lot of things coming. So I was saying, be on the lookout. Like always, thank you for tuning in to KL Culture Radio. See you guys Wednesday. We over and out.